Hey, welcome back, YouTube, to the Tuesday night live stream with Psychic Tarot Ed, real man Drew here. Um, and we're going to be doing another line. This time we have the cards. Those who were here last time, we were testing out that app. Just a thing to have fun with in between, and we're working on fine-tuning it to make your more enjoyable to use. But of course, the cards are the key, and I got them here tonight. So, let's see who we've got. Oh, great. Crow's Nest. Montaigne, welcome. Thanks for coming again. Appreciate it. Um, Montaigne, you had a question here. Yeah, I think you asked them the last time when we were using the app, so we'll see how it works. This one is, uh, will I get to hold hands with Austin soon? And let's see, I got a yes last time, I remember that. And look at that, right away, the Two of Cups. I believe we even got that on the app, which is cool. Wheel of Fortune, that's great. Page of Pentacles, that's great. Lover's card, that's great. Wow, Ten of Pentacles, another great card. Nine of Cups, yeah. You got all yeses here. And the Queen of Wands, not only did you get all yeses, the holding hands would be the Two of Cups right here. And the Lovers, if you can see, they're not quite holding hands, but close enough. But great cards of lovers and romance and definitely holding hands. Crow's Nest. Jessica, that's right, I'm sorry. I gotta remember that. Oh, welcome back, Jessica. Thanks for Montaigne. I know you have some other questions. I'll get to them right after this one with Jessica. May I ask Chris, Leo, current feelings and next actions? Okay. Oh, yeah, Chris. I think I said that last time. Let's see. So, current feelings. We'll see what we get here. We want to see some good cup cards. Hopefully, they show up. Oh, we got the Tower card. Right now, in this context, we don't know what that means exactly yet. Queen of Pentacles. That's actually very good because that's more of a commitment type card. So it's not it less reflects feelings like like the emotional, and more maybe feelings of what he wants. Like will be a solid relationship in the end. Queen of Pentacles is similar to the Empress. It's solid. It's a relationship. King of Swords means he's thinking about you. Queen of Swords, you're thinking about him. Perfect. The Five of Wands is reversed. Not really here in this context. Here's your cup card, the Ten of Cups, which is just general happiness. So, you were like, feelings and actions toward me. So the actions here would be the contact first. Beyond that, we could probably put the Queen of Pentacles, which would be pursuing a relationship. So, yeah, really good. So feelings, Ten of Cups, I'd go with that. Now, the Tower card at the beginning is a change. I said it yesterday the last live stream about the Death and Tower card being not bad cards. People go, oh, I don't want the Death card, or I don't want the Tower card. They're afraid of them. But if something's it's something slow, or something's not happening for you, the Death card, the Tower card is good because it just means a change. Death means change. If you're in a bad situation, you get the Death card, it means that ends. So yeah, so there's good feelings towards him, and I believe that his intentions, at least in the long term, is a relationship. Now, you got that? You've been thinking about him randomly. Yeah, that's great. He's been thinking about you. Okay, I don't know. We got the bot there. Okay. We have a night bot. We have an Autobot that's just trying to. We don't even do it. They just program to say things to people. I didn't mean that sounds a little harsh. Hope you learned your lesson, but yeah, please. I mean, I will get to your questions.
So if you look back here, the question was, it was, is her,
Oh,
is her boss mad?
what was the effects?
Yeah. The write-up.
The write-up. Oh yeah, the write-up. I remember that. Okay. Yeah, we just have. That's not us. That's an automatic bot that just monitors the chat. That's a little harsh, I think. Hope you learned your lesson, but you know, they don't. Okay, so it says Uh, Basically, the star card. That's the main card for that. You're gonna get the effect that you wanted. So that's your wish. The wish card here. Star card, my favorite card. Backdrop of my show. So basically, yeah. Um, what happened is whatever you're hoping to happen in that situation. Okay. Okay. So now, Jessica, uh, how the week will go in general, of course. I can just do a couple of cards and let's see. We're on Tuesday, so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'll just draw a few cards, one for each day, maybe. See what we get. Starting with tomorrow. We got the Three of Cups, nice card, good emotional energy. As you know, cups, the heart, emotions. Three of Cups also means gatherings, socializing, friends, friendly. So that's good for the middle of the week. Then we have the Four of Pentacles on Thursday. If you look at the card, he's tight. Nothing bad about the card. I would even say Thursday is just your average. Hang in there till Friday. That's what I'll say. Hang in there till Friday card. And then Friday, we get the King of Pentacles. Interesting. That's a good card of money, abundance. In terms of relationship, it could be Chris calling and we're seeing you. I don't know when the last time you called him or you guys spoke. As you said, you're thinking of each other. But I'm not saying that's going to happen, but that's just a general card for that would be Friday, right? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And on your weekend, you've got the Page of Swords. Again, another contact card. So this contact's coming sooner than we think. And then the Emperor. So some great solid male cards here for you too. Great cards for the rest of the week and the weekend. The Four of Swords, sorry, Four of Pentacles. It's just, kind of like holding on. So maybe that's just a day you got to get through. There's nothing bad about it. It's just kind of blah. And happy Friday. That's right. Montaigne, okay. Thank you. My next question is my boss aware that I dislike her? And as also as a manager. Okay. We'll do a yes no on that one for you. Yes no is a 7-card pyramid I do with the subject. And then the answer line. The answer is she is not aware of that. Got the strength card, the Page of Wands, which would be a work card, the Seven of Swords, which would be a dislike card. And on the answer line, we have 3 no's, all reversed. Different cards that don't, they relate, but I don't have to get into that right now. But it's a pretty strong no that she does not know that you dislike her as a person. Or, hey, Manager Aisha's here. Thank you. Hey, Aisha, welcome back. Sorry, Jay. Hi, Jay. Are me and Evelyn going to reconcile? Okay, so I'll do that, and then Aisha, I'll get to yours. But welcome, Jay. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Comments are subscribers only, right? Eric?
Yeah.
Great. That's the way I know it's all the subscribers. Okay, let's see, Jay. Are you going to reconcile? There are particular cards for reconciliation in the deck. I mean, there's other cards, and the way they lay out can say yes or no. But the particular reconciliation cards that I use are the Judgment card, which is rebirth, the Six of Cups, which is the old and new coming together, so it's a reconciliation card sort of thing, past and present, future. Then, of course, there's combinations of cards. The Star card is always good. That means there's always a connection, and there always will be. So let's see. Are you going to reconcile? Okay, so first of all, I'm doing a yes, no, but I can explain this one card at a time. The Eight of Swords reverse, which would mean opening up, getting unstuck here. Hierophant is relationship. Queen of Wands is the energy between you. This is good. It's an up card, which is good. It's a Two of Swords. It means it's just somebody's not facing what they want right now. It's sort of with the back against the shore, with a blindfold, kind of not addressing the issue, but it is an up card. And this is a down card, but it's a good one. It's the Five of Wands reversed, which means if you had an argument or disagreement, and this is what drove you apart, that is now reversed. So even in a yes-no spread, I consider that a yes card. And finally, we've got the Six of Pentacles, which makes perfect sense because it's like the Six of Cups is that reconciliation I talked about. Six of Pentacles is the manifestation card of that symbol. It's a card of balance. It's a card of generosity, and it's also I call it a card of friendship. So it would start out back down as friends, or maybe a little more, but um, if that's all it was in the first place anyway. So basically, it gets back together again, yeah. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles, which in this case means it just gets established. We go from the six and then nine and then 10 in terms of stages of manifestation. So even though we don't hit the upper major arcana, let's say higher, even though we don't hit that, we do get to the Ten of Pentacles, which would say, yes, you are going to reconcile. I can do a little time span on it for that, and then I'll get to your question there, Aisha. We are in the process of getting divorced. We've been talking recently, lately, and spent Sunday together. She spent the night and got intimate, and just today she came by for 3 minutes. Okay, so you can always see the Five of Wands reverse. You're not, loggerheads. It's obviously you're getting along now. The Six of Pentacles is friendly. So yeah, it did say yes. So we'll see. Maybe you won't be getting divorced. Excuse me. Okay. I was in the middle of timing. I was going to say, well, timing. We know I don't really have to do that. You're already kind of there. So I wouldn't say you're already reconciled, but this could change very quickly. Okay, Julia was here, and the message was deleted by Nightbot. Can you rewrite your question again?
Okay, I can
I can get it. I didn't. We have this is a AI bot that controls the chat for us. We don't have our moderator in here right now. That would be Sharon, our only one. Aisha, that was the next one.
So, hey Andrew, it's me, Julia.
Yeah. Hi, Julia. Why did that get knocked out by the bot? We have to fire that bot.
Yeah, I'm gonna work.
We're gonna remove the bot probably. It's just there to control the chat, but usually we have a moderator chat. Okay, I was on who is it? Venus. Hi, welcome back. Glad you're here. Aisha, that's right. Is Zaid only thinking about himself, not me? Sorry about that. I'm just trying to keep up. Let's find out, Aisha. Only thinking about self, not. You never heard a guy like that before. Okay, let's see. Actually, no. The cards say he is thinking about you. Even got that Six of Pentacles again, which is the friendly card. I do have the Knight of Swords reversed, even though the answer was he's not just thinking of himself, but this is a kind of a lack of expressing it or communication. So obviously he's not putting it across to you that he is thinking about you and not just himself. And maybe his actions are showing that, but it's just that he's not expressing it. Now, one thing I can say is this card is a card of generosity, the Six of Pentacles, among other things. By the way, when I say the meanings in these readings, I'm picking out one word that relates to the rest of the cards and the subject. There's tons of meanings for each card. So when I say it means that, it just doesn't only mean that, but in this particular circumstance and in the context of the question and the spread, that's what it means. So this outcome on the no, he doesn't sing himself, is you see him become more outgoing and generous towards you, and you hopefully will get that Knight of Swords turning around, so he's thinking of you and communicating about it more too. Okay, Venus. Oh, Aaron, how are you, Aaron? Great, thanks for coming in. Yes, Montaigne, you had another question, so we got through everybody so far. Okay, yes, I understand, Montaigne. Okay, let me answer Julia first. She hasn't. I haven't had answered a question from her yet. Julia, will David express his intentions before he gets his ducks in a row? Okay, let's find out. Welcome, Julia. Thank you. I think you were. It's your first time here, right? Let's see. Thanks for coming in. And if you have, hit the bell for notification, you will get all the notifications. Every morning I do the card of the day, and we also do the star sign cards of the month. And we'll be doing another little series called Reading History, where I take a historical figure and do a quick reading on if they were alive today, what cards would they get? A little bit of fun there. So David expresses intentions before he gets his ducks in a row. Uh, well, I'm getting a little selfishness from him. What's weird, I just shuffled again and I get the same outcome card, Six of Pentacles. I think that's the third time. So it's a close no. I can't say it's going to be close, but I like the ending here. The devil card is a little bit of that selfishness, similar to the last spread we just did. I didn't have the devil. That just means self-centered. But in terms of intentions, I do get that, and I take one more. I get the lover's card. So his intentions are still going to be relationship and romance, and lovers being one of the major arcana. Um, is a more advanced card, so it can even lead to. I'm not saying, but it's as high as a marriage card. Okay. Uh, okay. Yeah, we got that. Um, okay. First time liked and subscribed. Thank you, Julia. Appreciate that. And if you could share, that would be great too. Okay. It's good to see you. Okay. So yeah. So as I was saying, we'll get some more questions coming soon. The card of the day every morning. Oh, and the app we were testing the other day. Um, it's a lot of fun. The AskPsychicDrew.com. We're still working on developing more things for it, but it's just a little bit of fun to have when you're, on the train or waiting for something at an office, doctor's office. Fool around with it. It has the meanings on the cards at the back, so when you press it, it flips around. Just a lot of fun. And you can ask yourself a question, but obviously the interpretation can be different when you have them. Someone can add them up for you with experience. Okay. Okay, so um, yeah, I'm trying to get to everybody's question one at a time. And so if you ask a question and answer it, someone else comes in. But if you have two more, I'll get it to after I answered everybody else. I want to be fair to everybody, and I want someone sitting there waiting and having one person read it. And if you want, come into visit me at bitwine.com or kasamba.com. I have a $10 special on Bitwine right now. It's the same price for either site, but you can come in there and you can get a good 5 minutes to yourself. I have a 5 minute special. I have a 10 minute special too, but if you want a quick 5 minutes, and 5 minutes is quite a bit actually when I'm doing it fast draws for one person. Yeah, just check that out at bitwine.com. And okay, Venus, did you have a question? How many people we have in here right now? Oh, thank you, Venus.
25.
Really? Wow. Okay. Okay, a question above. What was the question? The last one from Montaigne. I'm checking it out. I don't see it on my screen right now. You find it? Thanks for the heart, Jessica. Oh, sorry, I didn't notice that. We're going back in the chat. Oh, okay, a committed relationship with Austin McGrath. Okay, I'll ask that. Um, is Austin McGrath offering me a committed relationship? Okay, at this point, not right now. I've got the Six of Cups reversed, and also the Devil card. So he's probably, when it comes to commitment, that's more of a selfish card. Might be just about the sex, and also I get the Seven of Swords. which is also someone who's like a player. So I wouldn't be looking for commitment. But definitely he'd want to be with you in some way. Yeah, but not, at least not right now. I mean, it could change in the future. Right now, I'm not getting commitment. I'm just getting, when you get the Seven of Swords and the Devil, that's definitely a player card. Okay, no problem, Venus. I got this, I quit drinking. So I got one of my customers in Arizona from Kasamba told me about this orange cream Coke, and I got one because I'm not drinking anymore. It's just making me tired, and it's delicious. Except I got Coke Zero, and I don't like Coke Zero. So if they have this in the regular Coke, I can't wait to try it. It's like a creamsicle. Does he care about you? All right, I'll ask that. I mean, I'm sure to a certain extent, because obviously, I mean, now I get the devil card again. It's selfish. Um, it's, uh, it's similar cards that I got last time. But the key is, I mean, I don't think he cares too much emotionally because I get the devil card again, which means he's attracted to you, so he cares about you that way. But I don't see this would be a great guy to be with in a serious relationship at the moment. Anyway, things could change depending on his age. If he's like in his early 20s, I wouldn't expect a big commitment card, especially these days. A lot of the younger guys are not willing to commit. Oh, great. That's good. Venus, yeah. You know what I found it was uh, I used to get tired of, not just pass out drunk. I'd have like say I had three beers in an afternoon. All of a sudden I had to lie down. It felt tired, and I woke up tired. And then the other day I went to have one beer. That was it. In the middle of like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I took two sips and I went, I can't do it. It was weird. It's almost like my body quit it. I wasn't trying. I wasn't thinking about it. I didn't think I have to. And I'm like, I woke up the next day and I was like, I feel great. So then I ended up buying orange juice, but one of the big Tropicana ones. I drank the whole thing in about 3 hours. So I replaced, I was like hooked on orange juice, and then I drank the whole thing of apple juice. Not as big as that one, but, and then I had a cherry Coke. So it's like, well, it's not alcohol, but, and orange juice and apple juice, but I think I drank a lot. Oh, and I had half a thing of milk too. So it's replacing it. Because when I'm reading, I get hot because the energy. So I always have to have a glass of water or I got the cherry orange Coke tonight. I also have a fan on here too. When I'm at home and I'm reading on Somber Bitwine, I'll do a reading, and sometimes it doesn't ring for another 10 minutes, and I'm just doing my business or reading my book or writing a book. I'm writing a book right now. And then it'll ring. So it doesn't, but that sustained, like an hour long reading can drain you. Same person. Here's good because I switch it up, but it's still a lot of energy. Hey, that would be Ivana, Gray Lover, right? Did I get it? How you doing? How you doing, Ivana? Thanks for coming. Um, I remember your name from last time, and I know Jessica. I'll remember yours next. I always say, well, all of a sudden I go, oh yeah, that's Jessica. Excuse me. Okay. Um, Ivana, you got a question? Uh, thank you, Venus. Oh, I think Venus is oh, that was Eric. That Venus is a moderator. Welcome. We'll have to do a special shout out later. Right? Thank you. Um, what's wrong? Oh, you're sad, right, Ivana? I think the last thing we saw the cards about, you had asked about, you had told me that he'd got back to with his wife, right? And I did some cards on that, and I don't know, I can't remember exactly what they came out, but we'll do it with these cards. So we want to re-ask the question with the cards. You had asked, you said, you told me that he got back with his wife, or trying to reconcile, right? I want to know what's going to happen with Jay and him coming back. Yeah. Oh, thanks. Yeah, Julia is from Bitwine, um, and so is Ivana. Both of them two Bitwine customers. And of course, I have a Kasama customer. She's the one that recommended the orange cream soda Coke. Also, when I get the throat cancer, well, I was getting checked for throat cancer. That's why my voice is, it wasn't cancer, but I had something on my vocal cords. This isn't my normal voice. It's actually very soft. The doctor said alcohol could affect that and it shrinks. So I tried to quit for like 3 weeks and then it didn't last. And I thought I should because, so I think maybe if I just stay the course here, my voice will go back to normal. If you listen to my old TV show, when I was on TV and podcasts in England and in the States, you wouldn't recognize the voice. It's quite soft. It's hard to even do it right now. So anyway, okay. So we had okay, Ivana. We're gonna ask about. That's right. We were asking about what's gonna happen there. Yes, tea. Yeah, tea. Well, it's better than alcohol. So I'll start with the Coke because I needed something to cool me down too. So with Jay, let's find out. Okay. I'm just gonna I'll do a quick 10 card. So I'm asking what's gonna happen with him because you said that they didn't get along and they're divorced or whatever. Well, I'll tell you one thing. I got a great spread for him. I think we might have touched on it in the last uh, live stream with when I was using the app thing. First of all, the two of wands reversed in the future for them means parting ways. Two of wands upwards come together. It's almost like the two of cups but it's energy. So the energy is departing. And just to for the reference, the middle cards, which are the question and the influence, justice would be like marriage, and the sun would be happiness. So it does make sense. And the path card is the Queen of Pentacles, which would be wife. So it's all making sense. Now here's the thing: they're going to separate energy. They're going to stop talking again. So they're not together. They're just thinking about getting back. Here's the problem. I get the Five of Wands, so there's going to be conflict. And the outcome card is the Eight of Cups, which is walking away. So yeah, that's not going to stay around too long. And I think because we've talked about this on Bitwine before, where they've gone back and forth before, right? So yeah, obviously there's still some bad energy and conflict between them. So I don't see it sustaining. Um, okay. Oh, with you, okay. Well, yeah, that's why I was assuming that perhaps that you he would just come back to you because I think we had already seen that in another reading. But let's just see what we get. Well, once again, and it's interesting. I just pulled the one card. It's that Six of Pentacles that's been showing up all night. That's back together in a certain way. Now, it has a higher level to go. Six of Pentacles is more friendly, but with more potential. So at least that start is back, talking to you, interacting with you, and let's see what we get. And then the Four of Cups reverse, which means interested romantically. So his interest is going to come back to you. Hangman is a little bit of patience, so he might, even when he separates from her, he might just take a little mental break, a little space, breather. You don't want to be like the rebound right away, or even if you wouldn't consider it a rebound, you want a little bit of energy to dissipate before you get back. And then the Four of Wands is basically establishing it back to you. That's that's a house family balance, things like that. So it's going to come back. You got to give it a little time. And finally, the last two I just pulled are perfect. The King of Cups, which is love, and as I mentioned earlier, the Six of Cups, which is reconciliation. So give it a little bit of time after he separates there back. I mean, it doesn't make sense that he's going through this every, 6 months or something, goes back and then breaks up, and eventually it's just got to end. So yeah, Six of Cups means reconciliation. So that looks good. Oh, well, timing wise, let's find out. Let's see what we get. Okay, timing wise. I'm just gonna do like a week to week kind of thing. It's not gonna take too long. That two of wands. Here we go. So I just did it a week, like the month of March. Um, I get the Queen of Wands, the Ten of Cups. They're great, good cards, but they don't, I'm just going for timing. Well, remember the card in the main spread, the Two of Wands reversed, which was them separating. It comes exactly reversed again in the third week of March. And right after that, we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is a card of reaching out. So we are in the end of the first week of March. Not even, well, it's the 5th today, right? So we're talking 2 weeks, and then in the end of the month, I mean, everything can happen in that range, okay? So it doesn't have to be exactly 2 weeks from today. So yeah, second half of March. Let's just say that the second half of March, he's gonna and then he's gonna be reaching out to you more, interacting with you more. You're still in communication lately, aren't you? I think. Okay. Okay. Um, I'm just answering as I go, Montaigne. I'm I answered your question earlier. Um, I don't know what I said because we've been going through these. So that's what happened with you, Ivana, and you know the timing now. Okay. Oh, he erased you from his friends list. Okay, well that's gonna come back. Just give it a little time. Uh, Cards were pretty dead on when it matched the two of wands reversed, right? And that six of cups. So we'll see what happens in the next week or two. Uh, Thank you, Ivana. Well, I hope they do. I know you've been a client for a while, and we've seen it happen before, where he came back and he did the same thing. We've had this cycle before, and then he wasn't calling, and then all of a sudden he called. So, sometimes the predictions they're a little bit take a little bit longer, but they usually come true. We've had it before, right? Okay. He values our friendship. Yeah, yeah. Didn't get that one, I guess. Okay. Oh, that's sad. This is for you, Monte. Does he value our friendship? Uh, Yeah, it's just straight up yes. So I got the six of clubs again. It's crazy, which is friendship, as and the yes on the answer line. So yeah, that's a yes. Okay. Um, who's looking for? Oh, it was Venus. You were still thinking about a question. You didn't have one yet, did you? Excuse me. Oh, Kushi, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Let me see how your year will go. Sometimes I do a yearly spread, like month to month to month. Sometimes I'll just do a three-card spread, just generally to see how your year will go. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Hit the like button if you're enjoying this. Um, okay, we start with the Temperance card. I'm going to do a three-card. That's balance. Um, it's a good card. I was just going to call it balance. Temperance. It's nice even keel. 1 foot on the shore, 1 foot in the water. You got your sun, you got your moon, you got your gold, your silver. Those are the cups. So it's a lot of balance, male, female energies. So that's a good start. I'm just doing three cards for the year. And you got the six of cups, one of my favorites. Again, this is things coming together. It can be reconciliation, as I mentioned, and we got that for I believe that was for Ivana's spread. Um, so there you go. You're gonna have things. It also means things coming together. So projects, relationships, generally speaking, so far so good for a good year. And the this is a tough one, but it's reversed. It's the Nine of Swords reversed. Um, this is a card of anxiety and headaches, things like that, like things bothering you. The reverse just means it's going to be a lot more less mentally stressful. So, and the thing is perfect because these two are upright. That one was reversed. So basically, you're going to have I would say this overall means it'll be even keeled year with some things coming together that you've been working on. And relationships wise, if you're looking for a reconciliation, that would happen. If you're in one, it's going to get better. things will start to come together. So there you go. Thank you, Bishop. Great. Did you have any? Did that answer? Did you like that answer? Because those are good cards. I mean, anytime I get the Six of Cups and the Temperance together, I saw the Nine of Swords, but it was reversed. I said, "Whoa!" It's just it's just when it's upright, it's just like you know, on a day-to-day basis. Like today, if I said, "What's my day like today?" It could just be anxiety and a headache. Overall, it could be some anxious feelings. So if you had those, they're gonna go away. You're welcome. Uh, Kushi, am I saying the name right? Is it Kushi or is the K silent? Like Kushi. Um, maybe it's a silent K.
Yes.
Ah, so it's Kushi. 1 second. Uh, okay, does Austin want to be in a relationship with me after I do reassignment surgery? Okay, I'll see what happens there. Uh-huh. See, I'll do another yes, no. Okay, there's the Two of Pentacles, which is, got to weigh that out. Knight well, it's a yes. I mean, yeah, it does come up yes. I got the Hierophant card at the end, which would be basically status quo. Let's just call it status quo. Um, the answer line is the Emperor reversed, but with the Eight of Wands and the World with it. And so two up would be a yes, and status quo would be yeah, sure. Okay. Oh, Venus, are you pointing up to the question?
How will this year be?
Yeah, I did that already. That's for Chrissy. And we got that was the one Temperance card, the Six of Cups, and the Nine of Swords reverse. So balance, a lot of things coming together, and less anxiety. Okay. All right. Does he feel the urge to protect me? I'll see that. Um, yeah, I get a yes on that as well. Uh, that comes out a yes. Three on the answer line. We have three yes cards. Judgment, Queen of Cups, Two of Wands. So that would be a yes. Okay. Venus, did you ever come up with a question? I know you said you were thinking of one. How many people got in there?
There's
Yep.
5 people.
Okay, but we peaked earlier, right?
We have like 2.
Okay. All right, we still have some people in here. I know that. They want to pop another. Okay. In the meantime, I'll just tell you. So we on the app we have the VIP section that's going to be happening. That's a new thing. We'll talk about that later another time. Um, Still doing the card of the day every morning. It's not like this was what your day is going to be like or whatever. It's just a card to think about, meditate on that day. Read it in the morning. Look, um, and then I'll explain some of the meanings of it. Not all of them because it's impossible to do in a minute, but it's just a quick thing in the morning. And then throughout the day, maybe you'll see things that might apply to that card and allow that will actually help you um, integrate your consciousness with the subconscious. Matter of fact, when you read it, you'll be more aware of those things. So sometimes it's a little thing to meditate on. Sometimes it's a thing to like sort of a warning to be aware if you see this kind of thing. But at the end of the day, it gives you a couple of the basic meanings, and then you start to have them memorized yourself. Yeah. So that's and then I have of course, if you haven't seen your star sign reading for the month of March, we posted all 12 of them the other day, It's only March 5th, so you can see what cards I got for your month. If you're Libra, Capricorn, Leo, Gemini, Pisces, we did them all. So you can check that out. It's a little bit of fun. We're going to be doing that every month in the last week of the month for the next month. So in April, I'll be filming those in the last few days of March. And we'll just pump them all out within the first, some on the March 31st, some on April 1st, some maybe all of them at the same time. And then card of the day every morning around 7:30 a.m. Eastern time. And then I'm going to be doing another segment called Reading History, where I pick an historical figure and then do a reading like if they were alive today, based on their star sign and their personality and the things, and see what kind of cards, see if they match up. Like what kind of cards you would get for Marie Curie or Napoleon or Cleopatra or Winston Churchill, something like that. Just and I'll give you a little historical background. I have one of my disciplines from college university is history, economics, psychology, and I did a little bit of quantum mechanics. And of course English literature is another one too. So yeah, just use some of my history knowledge, and you learn something about history and then something about the cards at the same time, something fun. I'll be probably posting one or two of those a week throughout the month. Okay. Oh, Michaela. Hi, how are you? Taurus, like the bull in my hat. Um, how are you doing? How's my career looking right now in the next few weeks? Let's find out. Oh, excuse me. Okay. So wait, it was right now in the next few weeks. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just do maybe a 3-card spread on that. We got the Two of Wands, great. That's new projects, new ventures. You can see in the Two of Wands, one of the wand. By the way, wands represent energy, and they're Azaluth in the Kabbalah in the Tree of Life, which is fire and energy. If you look at the card, there's one wand planted behind, one in the hand, and on the other hand, he has a globe looking out, or the character, the person. Um, so basically, they've established one thing, and now they're moving to another. So that's usually new ventures, new positions, new ideas. Three of Swords, okay. It's a card of change and hope. Um, in relationships, it's a breakup card, but we're looking at career. So you might be looking at shifting from one thing to the other. Um, and then the Knight of Wands, which is right there, a career card, and I explained that in the last live stream. Somebody got it. It's about moving. It's an energy card. It's a knight, so it's got movement there. And it can often mean moving for work or traveling for work or just simply moving from one thing to another. So this is in the next few weeks, you'll be working on those projects and shifting some of your energy towards a new project. That's basically how I look at this. But very positive card. The Three of Wands, not many people like it. But again, this is not an outcome card. This is just next week. And it's a card of change or ending. But as you see, the swords going through the heart there's rain washing away that pain. So in this case, it's a transition card. So yeah. So I mean, it could mean starting another and having two different ventures, but either way, positive in the end. Okay. Venus is a Pisces. Yes, Pisces. Yeah. Oh, Venus. Gentle. How will this month go for you? Okay. Let's see. I'll just do the same thing I did earlier. 4-card spread. There's a Three of Wands, very similar to what I just talked about with the Two of Wands. Not much difference here. You got two wands planted, one in the hand, looking for over the landscape. So again, it's like new in career. Could be a new job, could be a new position, could be a promotion. It's good energy. Not related to jobs, anything, even if in relationships, better energy. It's not a cup card, but it's still good, positive card. And the Justice card, a lot of this, that's a balance card in this case. It could mean law. If you're in any kind of lawsuits or anything, that's a good card because it's upright, be in your favor. Also, we have the scales of balance, the justice scale, right? So a nice balance um, second week, and then we have that's funny because then we have the not off balance, but the juggler. So we're going to be very busy in the third week of the month. You said month, right? Or was it year? I'm sorry. Oh, good. Yeah, month's good. So that's right. So yeah, third week, it's not a bad card. It's the juggler card. So you'll be extreme. You'll be busy. And then we'll finish up the month with the Five of Pentacles uh, reverse. Now, Five of Pentacles is just a financial. I wouldn't say hardship in this case because it's just a month. Um, it could just mean you're going to be buying something and paying a lot of money for it. Um, it could be just paying rent, the mortgage. It's so I don't look at it as bad thing. It's just a monthly card, anyways. But it's always not the greatest card financially. It doesn't mean you're going to lose money. It just means you might be in a crunch. It could be your own fault for spending too much, or could be you get hit with a bill unexpectedly. So look out for that in the fourth week. But it starts out good, very balanced. Then we get into a little bit of this could be related. Maybe you're juggling, balancing something, and then you're going to have it is reversed, which isn't as bad. But Five of Cups, sorry, Pentacles when it's up or down is probably the only card where I say either way it sucks. But I guess reverse is a little better than upright. So that's why I said it's not a huge deal, but just be aware of that. You might have an expense at the end of the month. Okay. Okay, so we already did the Michaela there, right? And I got Venus. Sorry, I didn't even see that. So, but we got you, Michaela. We got you, Venus. Uh, hope that sounds good. Yeah, just take that last card as maybe a heads up for the last 2 weeks of the month. Because tarot cards are mutable. It means based on what we know, they're like guides. We can change the outcome because now that you know in that third week, you're juggling and balancing. If you can get that down, it would lessen the effects of the Five of Pentacles, even though it was reversed. Uh, no problem, Julia. On point. I just started a new part-time job to add to my others. My landscaping job starts back up at the end of the month. Also, I'm in a lot of debt, so I'm working on. Oh, well, there you go. Thank you. That was spot on, huh? Well, we don't know because at the end that debt. Like I said, you're juggling those two jobs now, right? You got that new thing. That juggler could be also the juggling, your income sources. So I'm glad that the Five of Pentacles was reversed. It's a little bit less harsh than above upright, and it was just a card for that week. If I did a long-term spread and it was upright, I would be like, not too good. So it's not really that anything to worry about. Just something to be aware of. And now that I know that you're doing that, I think you're going to do very well because you've got and also the Justice card. Now that you've mentioned the new business, that means contracts. So that's great. It's also contracts. Remember I said legal, so that's a great sign. Okay. Oh, he posted another question. Okay. My manager is my manager pissed off because I stood up for myself. All right. Let's see. Look at that. I get it. A little bit, yeah. I get a yes there and a card of their own selfishness. So you stood up for yourself, but I don't think they liked it. Yeah. So yeah, a little bit. Oh, you're welcome, Michaela. Uh, yeah, it looks good. You got it looks like you got some new projects going on there. The Three of Swords, I didn't expect that, but again, it can be. It's just a transition card in this case. Okay. All right. How much? What time are we at?
8:51.
8:51. Wow. Yeah, I think we'll just. I mean, how many people are in right now? Fine.
I just did another round of posting.
You did another round of posting? Okay. Because I could use another, uh, at an hour. We're going to do these for an hour, but I can do another hour after a 5 minute break. If you guys, you can take a break yourselves if you want to come back.
Sure.
Okay, I'll tell you what, I'm going to answer this last one here. Did Courtney get in trouble after I wrote her up? I'm going to take a 5 minute break and then we'll come back. I'm also going to reload. I only have a root beer left. I had to switch it up. I've never tried that before, but it's good. Orange cream soda, Coke. Okay, I'll answer this one. Did Courtney get in trouble when I wrote her up? Okay. Yep, yep. I do get that. I get the talking to, which would be the Page of Swords, and Five of Pentacles upright this time. So she may be concerned about her job there. Anyway, okay. So tell you what, 5 minute break, folks, and I'll do another hour because feeling good. And if you can hang in there, that'd be great. But like I said, promise 5 minutes. Be right back, and hopefully we can get because Eric just reposted the live stream through all the networks that we're using now. He's great, best producer ever, and we've been producing shorts, and he's got it all over the place. He developed the app with me. Um, so I'll be right back in 5 minutes, and we'll see you soon. some of you are still here. Like I said, Eric put another round of promos out there, so we can do hopefully get enough questions to fill another hour in. Um, I'm sure we'll have some questions. I'm sure we're gonna have some. I know that. So just throw the screen up. There we go. Here we are, and we're back. And oh, thanks a lot, Venus. This is the second time here, but the first time within use. Oh yes, the cards. But yeah, man, it was just fun for that app. The first time we wanted to try it out, and also I forgot my cards. I didn't tell you that. I'll be honest. I got in the bag and where's my card? So I'm going to buy another deck because Eric's studio is about, or our studio here is at Eric's place, and it's about a 20-minute Uber drive, or by the train and the subway. It's not a lot. It's about the same thing, 25 minutes. So I couldn't go back and get them. Anyway, um, thank you very much for that. I appreciate it, Venus. How does my current assistant manager feel about me writing court up? Okay. Okay, I'll just do some feelings here. Uh, I get mixed cards here. I get the Temperance reversed, which is not a great feeling. The other one is the Ten of Wands, but then I have the Ten of Cups. Sorry, the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Cups together. It's kind of I don't think too thrilled, but not unhappy either. So I guess it is what it is. So it's not like um, judging you for doing it, but not like praising you either. So it's just average. You wrote them up or her up, whatever. That's fine. Excuse me. I'm just getting over a cold too. That doesn't help my voice, although the longer I talk, the more it's getting back to normal. You probably hear a little bit of that. When it's completely, I don't have any raspiness at all. So my goal is to get back to my normal voice. And I think quitting the drinking is going to help because I think the alcohol exacerbates the polyp they found on my vocal cord. They were going to do surgery, but it shrunk. So that was lucky, and we found out it wasn't cancer. So that was step one. A little scary at first. I couldn't talk, and I couldn't talk for 3 months. That was really bad. So I changed my diet. No spicy foods. They said no alcohol. That lasted for about a month. My voice started coming back a bit, and I thought, okay, it's not that bad. But maybe I should have just stuck to that. So I'm going to do that now. Yeah, it was pretty scary. Um, and my my wife at the time had just passed away. I think that was part of the stress that caused it. Um, that was uh, that was back 2022, 3 years ago almost. Yeah. So that was a tough time in my life, and I think that affected my voice. And if you look at some of the older videos, I don't want you to, but if you look at my face and how I looked and how skinny I was from the stress, it was terrible when you compare it to the 3 years later. I look younger now, so it's great. And I'll be 62 this year, by the way. And Eric and I have the same birthday, June 12th, Geminis. I can't believe I'm 62, almost. Time flies. I've been doing this for 40 years, no, more than that. I've been doing this for 50 years, a little more. Started when I was young. I I didn't start the cards. I started doing mediumships because I do that. It's hard. You can't really do it on a live stream or even in a reading online. It just takes too much time and energy. Uh, like it could take a half hour to channel someone, or 20 minutes, or 10 minutes. But that's how I started when I was 8. And then I started doing the reading cards when I was in my teens, late teens. And then professionally, 1995, 6, and then online full time since 2008. So getting close to 20 years. Um, uh, okay. Oh, sorry about that, Ivana. We We lost we lost your question somehow. So if you can ask that again.
Nightbot, just for repetitions.
Oh, it was. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, Vaughn, if you want to ask that question again. Somehow it wiped it out. We'll get it back though. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, there you go. Mollusca and Jorge. Is that the one he went back to? Or is this someone different? I'm going to guess it's someone different because we already answered that question, right? About the wife. Okay, so what's going on with that? Let's find out. Let's see. Maybe I'll do a 5 card spread here. We don't need to do a full 10. That's like uh, 2 cups. Then it's 10 of wands, 9 of cups, temperance. Um, well, I think he's seen it. However, the 10 of wands and the 5 of pentacles, 2 terrible cards mixed in. So if if he's going back, trying to get back with the wife, then and this is someone different, then the same thing. He's not talking to her too much either. But I'm a little bit worried about the 2 cups, temperance, and 9 of cups, to be honest with you. Um, so I don't know if he can be faithful yet. Sounds like he's playing the field. You know what I'm saying? And trying to have his cake and eat it too, is what I'm saying. But I don't see her as an immediate threat. I mean, because of the situation he's in, we'll have to look at that later when he finally separates from that situation he's in now, as we saw that he will by the end of the month, I believe it was. The other lover, yeah. Well, those 2 trouble cards are there, but we did get the lover card too. So you're right. I mean, it makes sense that that's still a thing, but those 2 cards aren't the greatest. So yeah, it's not perfect, and I don't believe that he would be seeing her right now because of the situation. It's similar to you. He'd be seeing you too, I guess. Um, okay. Yeah. Okay, I saw it. Is my assistant manager feeling threatened by me after what I just did? Let's find out. Yep. And anybody here who hasn't had answered a question, go ahead. Don't be shy. Uh, yeah, it comes out a yes for that. Threatened. Yep. Maybe feel a little intimidated. Yep. 5 of wands there, which is conflict. Hangman. So yeah, maybe a little threatened there. Yeah. Are they still in contact? Let's find out. Contact cards for me, well, there's a big one, the Magician. High Priestess is one, Justice card, and in the lower arcana, a lot of swords, Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles, reaching out. Swords are communication, thought, mind, communication. So anytime I get a page or an Ace of Swords, that's one of my contact cards. Um, what else? Yeah, and the majors are, I use Justice usually. There could be other things like Judgment card, which is like reconciliation. So yeah, I got the King of Swords. So yeah, well, we haven't. I'll do a yes no because that would be the subject. So why don't we just do a whole yes no spread? Um, Now, interesting, on the second line we have the Knight of Swords reversed, which would be no. But these aren't the answer. The answer line is here. We get the Eight of Swords, the Queen of Cups reversed, and the Ace of Wands reversed. So that's pretty cool because it's a no. But the interesting thing, the last card was the Queen of Swords. Um, so here's how I interpret this. The subject line is the King of Swords, which means him being in contact. Then it says no, and it says Queen of Cups reverse and Eight of Swords, meaning holding back. So he's not, but she might be trying to get to him because I get the Queen of Swords. So he is not, but she is probably trying to message him, which makes sense, I suppose, especially in the situation that's going on there. Okay. Um, what was Michaela? Oh, it says Tarot Wisdom message retracted. Um, oh, will he reconcile with her? Um, Based on the Queen of Cups reverse right there, I would say no, but let me just do a couple cards on that one. Okay, you're going to be happy about this. It's a complete no. However, the Four of Cups was reversed, which is interest. However, um, it's still a reverse card at all. Uh, 6 out of 7 cards, not all, are reversed. And the way I do my answer, yes, no, is a 7 card pyramid. Third card is the answer line. And the last card is some kind of outcome or effect. And that's the Nine of Wands, which would be holding off defensively. No. So they are not going to reconcile. Here's your answer. Okay, sure, I'll do that. Venus wants a love reading. See what we get. You've been single for years, so hopefully something happens in this spread. A lot of times it's amazing. People say that, and all of a sudden they're like, wow, hopefully the cards help manifest it. But I mean, it happens. See what we get. I'll do a 10 card spread for a whole love reading. Start out with a judgment card, which is rebirth or things coming together. So the rebirth of your love life. And a Knight of Swords, which is a male card and communication meeting. See the knight rushing in. Just talked about that communication. So that would be a start of meeting someone new. That's the subject here. In the past, the Nine of Cups reverse, which is unhappiness. In terms of, it's a cup card, which is emotions and love. So it's reverse, which say your current situation or recent situation. And then we have the Two of Cups. And that goes right here in the near future. And how can't get much better than that. I'll have to do a timing spread for you, but the Two Cups is a couple card. It's a love card. It's not being single, that's for sure. And we have the Seven of Pentacles above, which is just basically waiting. See, one field is plowed, the other's not, and the person's kind of sticking. They get their head on their rake or whatever it is, shovel, and they're like, okay, well, I've done this. I want to go that way. So it's an in-between card, waiting, or waiting to move, waiting to launch, I guess. Here's a warning sign, though. Beware of selfishness in players. Seven of Swords. But we got some action here already, though. So we would have to look at that in the future when you meet someone and to see if that's that person, because you probably have some options. We have the King of Wands, another good male card, good male energy coming in there. Uh, oh, Page of Swords, again, meeting someone. That's like the knight. Pages are like aces in the lower arcana, minor arcana. They're like new. So new communication, meeting someone new. Queen of Wands, your energy rises up. So we got the King and Queen of Wands. Interesting, because often this means work. So there's a possibility we're getting a hint of meeting someone at work. And then we have the Ace of Wands, which is a new energy, but it's also a new job. So there's some work cards career cards that have moved their way into this. So it could be possible that you get a new position, a new job or something, and then sometime in the next year or whatever, and you meet someone new. And I like this card. This is a little bit of a warning card. It doesn't mean that's the person you're going to meet at first. Could be more opportunities. We'll see as that happens. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I know Venus. I mean, it's not bad. It's a good spread though, but it's just that warning. It could be not seven, not just player. Um, yeah, but nothing to worry about. Now I'd be focused on the Two of Cups for right now and the rest of those Wands cards because it's a good. Other than that, it's a great spread, and again, that's just a warning card. Um, that's why I've been single so long. Yeah. Uh, okay. All right. Thank you very much. Oh, was it Michaela? Oh, we didn't get Michaela's other question, did we? All right. So Montaigne, you said you asked 2 questions more. Oh, I lost them. So here. How do my coworkers see? Okay, let's see. Oh, Venus, I've been asked out last year while at work, but All he wants to do is take me to the bar and drink. Well, that would be the Seven of Swords. So, probably want to do more than just drink, if you know what I mean. But that's still going to be the Two of Cups gives me hope here. Um, I'd say overall great spread. Um, so I don't know what you're crying there, Ivana. Was that something? Something that I said? No, I said they're not going to reconcile. So that's good. But I did say they might be still. She's trying to contact him. Um, yeah, yeah. I can't see your questions, Montaigne, because I'm in the middle of answering the other couple, and so you maybe should wait until I'm done and then post it. Oh, your question didn't appear. What was your follow-up question to that, Ivana? I answered the rest that you sent. Yeah, I know you had another two. But I've answered like 10 for you already. I'll get to you. Don't worry. Let's got to get through everybody. Everybody gets a chance. Oh, in love with her or you? Love's a strong word. I mean, it could be neither. You know what I mean? Like when I say love, in love or just love, especially when he's ex-wife you and the girl. It's hard to love three people or one. It's hard to love one. So he probably doesn't love himself. Anyway, I'll just ask if it's you or her. Well, I mean, you have better cards than her right now. See what she gets. Yeah, it's about the same. But for you, I get the Empress, which is higher than these other cards. So he sees you as someone he could be with long term. So you have that over her. As far as love, again, I didn't get a lot of cup cards there. I mean, someone like that, I don't even know what they know what love is. I mean, if you love someone, uh, there's nobody else. You can't love two people at the same time in that way. You can love people, but you can't be in love with two people at the same time. It's my opinion, and I'll tell you right now, it's true. Okay. Don't worry. Reply to the no, Ivana, that's good. No. This is everybody gets a chance. Um. Okay. How do my coworkers see me and that I wrote up? And didn't I already do that? And did Elena diss me to Kevin recently? Sounds like your workplace is like a high school. um, people just talk behind each other's back and do rumors all day. I mean, how do you get anything productive going there? Crazy. Oh, see what see. It is. It is like a high school, huh? Sure. Okay, so how you coworkers see me about that? Uh, they're fine with it. I guess they don't like her too. And did Elena diss me to Kevin recently? And if so, what was said specifically? Cards aren't going to say too much specific. They're tarot cards. I mean, I have to do mediumship on that, but okay. Did he diss me to Kevin? Yeah, she did, and she just said you. Oh, I do get a little bit more specific. The Five of Wands. You're called you troublemaker. That's a conflict, arguments. Maybe you're argumentative. Um, maybe he sees you as overbearing. Yeah, he might have said that. Bad energy. Yeah, that is bad energy. Thank you, Venus. Forgot that. Yeah, of course, it's energy card, and five is probably the toughest wands card. Conflict, arguments, bad energy. Exactly. Thank you, Venus. Um, yeah, worse than a high school. Sounds like it. Uh, the productivity levels are there. So, did Venus have anything bad? No, she didn't have anything bad to say about you. She was just saying that the Five of Wands is bad energy. She was reminding me of that card because the Five of Wands is conflict, arguing. Wands are energy. Ace of Wands is like a new, fresh energy. King of Wands is like you're really riding high on the energy, and the Five of Wands will be conflict, bad energy. I just didn't mention it that way. Um, You're really worried about what people are talking about you. I would not worry about what other people think and do your own thing, Martine. It's just the best way to live. If you're always thinking that, you'll be always thinking in a defensive way, and that's not going to create a good energy. So I'm not saying you have bad energy. I'm just saying maybe that's what he perceives. Just forget about what anybody thinks. Do your thing. What he said back there, I don't know. I can draw a card to see what we get. Uh, he was neutral. He was really not trying to talk bad about you, but he wasn't really defending you too. And almost like he's like, okay, whatever. That kind of attitude. Yeah. So he didn't really listen to her. I mean, he did, but he's like, well, whatever. Okay. How we doing? How many people we got in? Still good? All right. Oh, how you found it? Did we answer? Did I get all your questions in there? Um, I think we did. Anyway, so yeah, I'll go as long as we keep getting questions. If it slows down a bit, we're gonna take off, and I'm gonna do the card of the day for the next few days. I just pull one for us to look for you to look at, meditate on, think about it for the day. Just something to do. It's a minute long. If you haven't seen it yet, I think some of you have, of course. And if you, I'm sure everybody here is a subscriber because we put that in the parameters for chatting. Um, Hit the like button if you liked it, and if you can share, that'd be great too. We're trying to build. We've done well. I restarted the channel. We restarted the channel about 2 weeks ago, just over 2 weeks ago, and I had 27 subscribers. That was from 3 years ago. I didn't do anything because of my throat, and we are now at 83, 4, something like that. Hopefully higher. So in 2 weeks we did higher. Yeah, great. In 2 weeks we've got about 60 new subscribers, which is great. And we'll be doing this every Sunday at 8, every Tuesday at 8, and I might do some surprise live streams. We'll let you know the day before, uh, or if it changes, of course. Tuesday is a night for me that I'm free. Uh, Although when I get back to my office, I'll be right back on Kasamba and Bitwine again, because this is where we're building up this to monetize it, but it's going to take us a lot of work. So meanwhile, we're just trying to survive. We're trying to buy a new microphone, um, which is going to help for a couple $100 to add to the all the equipment we have here. So if you want to donate to my PayPal, the best way to do that is go to the AskPsychicTrue.com app, and if you hit contact us or don't support us, then my PayPal comes right up, and we'll take anything you can. Appreciate it. We want to get that new microphone here for the quality, to continue the quality. But it's just got to do the hard work first. Okay. Well, um, said we go another hour. Your PayPal link didn't work, but I still found you. That's interesting. Yeah, if my email, yeah, you can find me pretty well all over the internet. Um, yeah, we have to take a look at that, Eric. PayPal link on the app. It may be because it says at Psychic Andrew, but that's it's not the email. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Eric's good at this stuff. Excuse me. On if you come to Kasamba and well, Bitcoin especially, Bitcoin is all PayPal. Um, Kasamba, I get paid through PayPal, but they take credit cards, bank cards, everything. Kasamba's been around for a long time. Actually, Bitcoin too. I've been on both of them. Bitcoin's a little different structure. You type and then chat goes in. Kasamba, you can see it all at the same time as you go. I've been a member, a reader for Kasamba since 2008, and they had like 30,000 for years, and then they found that it was just people that weren't serious, registering, so then they made it harder to register. And then I had to write a test, 3 tests: grammar, English and grammar, web etiquette, and I got tested on the cards and psychic. I had to do a test, live test, and I had to answer questions about the tarot cards. Uh, and I ended up with 98%. And they kept me, and out of the 30,300 of us, I think it's down a little lower now. So they got rid of 27,700 readers because people would log on and they would just say stuff. People would pay them, and then they get 2 readings, and they weren't consistent. And they just figured anybody can go on there, put a picture on, say you're psychic. So they pared everybody down. But even at that point, I was usually on the top page. Like right now, out of the 300, I'm usually on the. I used to be number 2 or 3, but usually I'm around 11 or 12. It doesn't matter. It's not based on. It's based on ratings. It's also how busy you are and things like that. So just to be in the top page is always good. Out of 300, and Bitwine the same thing. I'm the top advisor there. Uh, so that helps you when you're for your visibility too. And consistency is the key, which is why we're doing all these live streams. We just want to stay consistent. Thank you, Venus. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm glad you found me. I mean, I'm glad you found me, not just the PayPal. I meant this channel, and I really appreciate it. Yeah, so my typical day is I get up when I can, hopefully as early as possible, and I log on to both platforms, usually ringing. Uh, they alternated, like I'll get one and I'll finish that reading, this one will ring. Occasionally they ring at the same time, so I have to say I'll be right with you. Um, that's always fun. It's like ring, ring, uh-oh. But the thing on Bitwine, I have a 5-minute special that I run a lot, so people, I know it's going to be 5 minutes. And Kasama, then I know exactly. They could go forever. Although people can go forever on Bitwine. And the special I'm running right now, but normally they're the same price. Um, I price them the same per minute. Bitwine's just a different structure. But a lot of times I'll log off Bitwine because I have that special, and if I'm getting readings over here, the special I have over there is a discounted price. And often someone will run a sale where they give you 70% off, which is great. And Bitwine does a 10 o'clock happy hour, half price. But then I have the special on there. So it kind of balances out. All right. How are we doing on time? We're in the second half here. You think we can do another hour, or are we going to? What's the price? Oh, okay, so I have a special on Bitwine right now for 5 minutes for $10. $2 a minute. Pretty good through PayPal. And if you want extra, I'm just keeping the special going on. Kasamba's $9.99 a minute. But they do run specials where you get 70% off, and I get really busy on those days. But Bitwine, the specials is quick, 5 done, and it's $10. And like I said, I'll be focused more on Kasamba right now because there's not the discount, but I still log on both. Kasamba is my bread and butter. And the Bitwine special, I'll keep it going for a little bit. Um, but uh, and normally the same thing, $9.99 a minute, US. I used to be $19.99 because Kasama told me to put my number up that high, and I was doing okay. But then the economy got so bad, it got slow. I said, you know what? I don't care what they say. I'm going to lower my price to $9.99, and then they give a discount. And by the way, they take a big commission off me, so I don't get all that money. They take a good one, so that's why I had to raise my price. They raised my commission, their commission from me by 30% since I joined. So that tells you, right? Uh, oh, thank you, Venus. Appreciate the donation. That will go towards our microphone. I'm hoping we can get it next week, or maybe if we're lucky, we'll see what happens. The next live stream, which would be Sunday, right?
Yeah.
I'd love to get it for Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, because we're just investing all our time and money into this right now. And also, when I'm here doing this, you're getting a free reading, and so if I spend a couple minutes here, you know what it's worth. Um, and so I'm sacrificing that, but it's sacrificing to grow the channel because eventually we'll able to do super chats and you can drop, and hopefully then we have thousands of subscribers, and super chats will help pay the bills. But right now, I work before I do this and I work after, depending on how busy I am during the day. Um, I might or may not work when I get home if I'm tired. But yeah, so it's 9.99 a minute. That's where I settled on there. I was there years ago, and then I went up to 12.99, and then they keep pushing me to raise my price, and I'm like, yeah, but people, you're raising my price, you're also raising what you take for. But it's a great company. I mean, they spend it all on advertising. I don't want to diss them, but they're great, great, great. I love them, but it's just like it was 19.99 a minute, and the economy we had is too high, so I lowered it. But yeah, Kasama puts a lot into advertising on my behalf. So, you get what you pay for. So I appreciate them. They're great. Okay, Montaigne, have a great night. Um, uh, good luck at work tomorrow. Um, I hope it goes smooth. Um, okay, so how many we got? What do we got time wise? Just checking the time, folks. I usually go an hour and a bit and then I stop, but I figured I'd just re-up again. Might as well. Usually we have enough people or we have more questions. I don't see the questions flying. I think everybody's asked a question here. Oh, Eddie. Oh, I haven't seen you in a while. You weren't here last stream. Can I get a quick career reading before you log off? Sure, Eddie. Good to see you again. Quick career reading. Okay, that keeps us going. What do we got? Queen of Swords. Well, doesn't really. I gotta figure out how that works. And the World card. Everything comes. That's the best card. Well, not the best, but in terms of completing tasks and getting projects finished and the future, it's everything coming together. So there you go. And the Ace of Pentacles, we all know what that means. Money. So let's do the three card. Queen of Swords would be it's a female communication card, ideas card. So I'm not sure how it fits in. It doesn't matter. It's these two that we want. Uh, Starting projects or finishing projects or having things come full circle. And the money card, see the Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles are pentagram, which is the four elements in the spirit, which is everything. It's manifestation, what we can touch, what we can feel. Materialism. If you're meeting someone, the King of Pentacles would be in person. Ace would be money here in terms of business. Great. Awesome. Checks out. Awesome. Good. Thank you, Eddie. Good to see you again. All right. And how long will we go into the second half here? I'm just going to check it out. We don't have anybody yet.
Yeah, when are we gonna do our card of the days?
Yeah, I got to. Oh, that's right. I have to film. Okay, yeah, I got to do some card of the days after this. So I'm going to log off now. Sign off. Thanks for coming, everybody. Appreciate it. Venus, thanks for moderating. Everybody else, if you're still here, I'm not sure. Ivana, thank you. Julia, thank you. Um, I'm trying to think. Martine, thank you. Trying to think of who else was in tonight. But we had some good people. Oh, Venus. Cool. I said that, didn't I? Yeah. All right, Venus. Thanks for coming in. We're going to be back on Sunday, live streaming, 8 o'clock. And thanks for everybody coming. Hope to see. And remember, hit the like button, share if you can, and see you soon. Peace.